Is just everything that we've always known. It's just more like a creative part of manipulating the bodies and all. If you've known about bustier, how to do the bustier, it's just the same way we're going to go about the briders. If you know about off shoulder, it's just the same way you're going to go about the off shoulder for briders. But we have peculiarities as well, which includes the corset and the corset bra, the bra cup and the corset bra. That one is just to avoid the usage of bra wearing and the technicalities in briders to showcase and every other thing. So it's very important that when it comes to briders, you know about corset and corset cup, and that is where we're going to be talking about corset today. Then for the normal bridal wears that we wear, those ones are just additions to being creative, especially when it comes to the man-made wear, whereby you have the full clothes to the new side. Then from the new side, you can just come about ruffles or styles that you like. Then the ball dress are petticoats, when they wear petticoats in it, or they decide to gather a whole lot of clothes inside to make it very full. So I've given you the tactics of bridals. And also when it comes to bridal consultation, you have a client that wants to make a bridal wear. You have to ask them that, okay, what kind of thing do you want? Is it just is it like you would love to wear a bra on your wedding day, or you wouldn't want to wear a bra? Those are the little questions you're going to ask them. Then you need to know their taste, the kind of taste that they want to go for. We have different kind of churches, and this church is saying, okay, don't wear this kind of clothes, wear this kind of clothes, and you have to be creative with it. Okay, if it's like churches whereby they do not accept off shoulder and the bride really wants to wear off shoulder, how can you go about it? How can you still make off shoulder without opening up the bust? It's all left to you, like how creative you would be and the kind of clothes the customer wants to use, the lace, the styles. And that is why you need fashion illustration, so that you'll be able to illustrate and ask the clients that, okay, is this what you want to use? Does it look something like this? Does it look like this? Is it net? Is it lace? Is it scuba? You have a lot of questions to ask the person. Please don't assume for them. Ask them. Let them know what you want, what they want, before you put into actions and buyings, and even before you conclude on how you're going to price them. Okay, so now we're going to be talking about corsets. And to make corsets, you need to join your back bodice and the front bodice together. Corsets, you have to join your back bodice and front bodice together, because we don't want to see the same line of, you see I'm going to hold it. We don't want to see the same line of either the side front or the side back. So you're going to identify the line, you join and make them meet like armhole to armhole. So this is it. Unlike the way we've sharpened out the side back and side front, we are not going to do the same here. We want to have it all joined together. And the next thing for us to do now is to close our shoulder darts. We are going to close our shoulder darts, and if we want to close our shoulder darts, we are going to close everything. Like, we really don't have a percentage for that, but you should know that your neck point here will meet the SP here. So you move from this point here to this point, then you move from this point D here to the SP. So when we are done with all the fittings that we want, we are going to be closing this place to gain the bust side. So after that, we are going to measure on our waistline from the back, our half waist, from the back side. We are going to be doing a lot of tightening here. Okay, so let me just, these are true waistline, and we are going to measure our half waist. I have 21 here, and that means my waist would be 42. 21 by 2, that's 42, but that's not my normal waist. For this class, I'm going to be using 29. So 29 divided by 2, that's 1 and 14 and half. So I want 14 and half back here. Okay, let me use centimeters. We use centimeters. Sorry, I'm a cut a bit more. Sorry, centimeters are better. So everything I have here is 53.5. 53.5, but that's not my waist. But my normal waist goes for goes for a can you waist me down? 74. So my waist reads 74, and 74, this is for the inches, and 74 centimeters divided by 2, we have 37 centimeters. So we need 37 centimeters, and here we have 53.5 centimeters. So you are going to measure from the back bodice here. We're going to measure from the back bodice at this side, and this is 37. So you measure the rest, the excess that we have, that is 16. You either measure the rest or you just do your calculation by saying this 53.5 minus 37 centimeters. So we have 16.5 centimeters. So I want to share this 16.5 centimeters, and to do this, I'm going to create a new panning line. Like I'm going to create panning lines. I'm going to extend this down. I'm just going to create an spirit leads. So you can also do that by your own self, like just determine the kind of stuff that you want to work with, like the panel. I have 2 panels here already, so I am just going to have 4 inches then so I'm just creating it as I want. There's no exact measurement to that, so I'm going to extend it up here, extend it down here, then I'll extend it up here and extend it down here. So I have my panel lines already. And how do I share the 16 centimeters? This is what I'm going to do. Let's say this is carrying the 3 centimeters. Okay, 2.5 centimeters, 2.5 centimeters here. That's what? That's 5. 2 here, 2 here. That's what? That's 9, right? So another 2 here makes 11, another 2 here makes 13. So I have 3 left. 13. I have just 3 left, right? 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. I have 3.5 left. I'll put 1.5 here and 2 here. There's no specific way to doing that. You will just bring it out as you want. So this is it. I'm going to be marking the allowance I have decided to put here. This 2 centimeters, 2 centimeters. Okay, the next thing I'll be doing now is, at this point here, I want to draw out my bra corset, my underbust. I want to measure my underbust and trace back, and next thing I'm going to do is to come up by 4 centimeters, or you measure your underbust length. My underbust length is usually between 35 and 34, so I'll just mark 34 and to take it back this 7 centimeters. I'll put 7 centimeters back here and make a straight line. Make a straight line. The next thing I'm going to do is also mark I'm going to remove that. I'm not marking anything. The next thing for us to do is to mark our neck depth. It goes for 6 to 7 inches because normally corsets is always very down, so I will just use 6 inches so that it's going to be moderate, and I'm going to draw my curve. I'll make sure that this is meeting this meets this here. The curve comes this way, goes this way, and I'm still going to adjust it then into the back side this way. Then I have something like this. Okay, and if we really want it now, we could just stop here. We could just make something like this as well. Then from the arm up down, it depends on how you want it, but most of the time it goes into the arm up back. So it's already becoming our corset already. The next thing for us to do is to create lines here too, to join up with this. This doesn't have to be so much, just adjust here, and please note that I'm adding 0.5 centimeters each to this down part, 0.5 centimeters each to this down part, here. And our back remains and note that corset does not get to the hip. You know, this is from the hip line, so corset does not get to the hip side. We are just going to draw any style we want down here, and I'm going to just join mine. Okay. I'm just going to come up. So it's like how our pattern is having a dart to hold on to. It's having a dart. So the next thing for us that I want us to do is to just create a style here, because our line is not coming down. It's not on the hip line. So this is the style I want from it.
Oh.
This is the style I want from it.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, thank you.
Okay. So I'm just going to make a little curve here, and also a little curve back, to the point D here. I'm going to join the line, and I'm going to join my line back here. So we already have our corset bodice. This is our corset bodice, just the bodice. The bra cup is not included yet. In our next class, we are going to be doing in our next class, in our next class, we're going to be doing the bra cup. But for the purpose of this class, it's just corset, and this is the bodice. The next thing for us to do is just to cut. We have a quick cut, close our shoulder, our shoulder here. We're going to tighten it, and we have a full glimpse of how the pieces is going to be like. The first thing we're going to cut away, please, is this line. As I'm not going to get to the deep line. Okay, and please, you have to label it. You can label it from the front or from the back, either ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some has something titled. Please don't forget your hip allowance and the allowance here too. You need allowance here too, but you're not going to take the allowance now. So that you will see how. Okay, so the first thing we are going to observe here is to make our line to point D. And so that would enable us to close our shoulder dart. And we have the final cut. Okay, you can see now that we have the black cup is taking another shape entirely, so we need to blend it in well, and that's why I said we're going to. Okay, so we can just use. So this is it. If you want it lower, you can extend yours, like make it very deep or something. So now we can cut this off the line. Please don't forget your allowance, and please don't add so much allowance here. So this is our corset bodice. It is so going to be firm. It has to be very firm. Please don't forget that this is a bust side. And to make the bodice very firm, we will be in need of a material called bone. We have one that is sewable and the other one is not sewable. The other one we just a bias to tape this line, like the line you're using to join it back here. You just tape the line, then insert the bone inside it to make it stand, like it's like a shock absorber for the breast itself. Then when you have the shock absorber here, it will stand very firm, and you will see all your stomach going all in, your stomach going all in, and every other shape in your body goes as that, and you have a fitted clothes with the stomach going all down. That is why we did all this fitting on it. So this is the corset bodice 1 2 3 4 5, and it is necessary you know your labeling so that you will not have a mix-up. It's good you just put this at the center back, then this center front. You also cut a fold and you have the joining. Thank you.